Welcome back, my sweet souls, to another Taurian Tarot. This time we are going to do a weekly pick a card for October 8th, the week of October 8th. So this is a pick a card, and we're using the exact same decks through it. However, we have Kyanite on the one, pretty sweet mineral. We have lepidolite. It's a nice pretty sparkle. We have selenite. And labradorite. Let's see if we can get that pretty glow that they have. There you go. Labradorite. Okay, so I want you all to take a deep breath. Breathe in. Breathe out, and choose a deck. Make that choice. I'm going to pause, get everything out of the way, and we will start with Kyanite. What we're going to do is we'll start with this deck. You don't have to watch the entire video. You can forward to whichever one you want. So if you've picked this one, you just can forward toward the end and you'll be able to watch yours. Okay, let's start the read for our Kyanite folk. That's all of you that picked the really neat, let's see if we can, focus, the neat Kyanite stone. These are so cool. Okay, so we're going to start with our first day. Oh goodness, Major Arcana right off the bat. Right off the bat, the High Priestess. So, she obviously, like the woman of all women, I feel like everyone's going to have some kind of a run-in with their mother or their mother figure, a mother figure in their life. And this is kind of a choice. She's going to help you, or maybe just some advice that your mom has given you in the past is going to help you choose between good and evil. You have the moon, so there's some mystery happening. There's this choice that you need to make and you just don't know which choice to make. That's what the moon is. It's symbolizing the mystery. You just don't know. But the High Priestess, that mother figure, the mom, the advice from a mom, that's going to help you through this. That's going to push you past the mystery and help you to know which way you need to go. And if you get past her, if you see, it's fruitful. There is a full-blown harvest just ready for you. And you will be able to reap those rewards if you just listen to your mama. Wow. Major arcanas for you guys. So the Magician. Oh goodness. So more mystery. That's, the Magician is just like, you know what? There is some kind of mystery, and I am going to help you pass that. That's what he's doing too. The moon and the Magician are almost exactly synonymous in my eyes. He says, look, you have this path you need to take. You don't really know. Now's the time to prepare to make some choices. And if you listen to that advice or follow this motherly figure to where you know you should go, then you're going to be on the right path. Five of Swords. Oh, okay. You've got some paths to take here. You're having a hard time on this day. So Monday, Tuesday, So Monday, there's a little mystery. You need to listen to your mom. Tuesday, there's still some mystery. Wednesday, you're having a rough time. You really don't know where you're going to go. Wednesday is a tough day. You're trying to pick up all the pieces. You just it's too much of a burden, and you have to throw some of it down. This is where you need to make a choice whether you're going to walk away or, maybe just decide you're just going to do a little bit at this time. Just a little. And if you notice, nobody wants to help you. So this is something you have to do on your own. This is something that you are going to have to go, okay, if I'm doing this, well, I guess I better buck up and do it. Oh, this is going to be a heck of a week for you guys. Goodness. 3 major arcanas in a week. Like, I have seen this in monthly readings. I don't see this in a weekly reading very often. This is a turnaround month or week for you guys. Turnaround week. Wow. So, the Death card. We all know the Death card does not actually mean death. This is... So, life is circular. We all know that. Things die. They replenish the earth. More things can grow from that. Souls as well. Souls die. They're reborn. They become something anew. It's the same with everything. So your struggles here on Wednesday, this is where you get renewed. You've had the mystery. You don't quite know your path, where it's going. You have a little help. Here you don't really have any help, or you have forsaken this help by this day. I don't know, but by this day, you have a renewal. This is like, look, this isn't working. We've got to try something different. Let's move on and do something different. Okay, the 7 of Pentacles. So, you've found a new path. You have. And you've been working. But this day you're just like, I just don't know if I want to work that much. I'm going to sit here, keep a close eye on it. You know your new path. You know what you need to tend to. See, he's tending the garden. He knows he's supposed to be tending to it. And just thinking, maybe I should give it a second. Maybe I shouldn't prune it quite yet. I'm going to give it a minute and think a little bit more. It's a turnaround week, but it's a tough turnaround week. Saturday, we have the Queen of Cups. So, the Queen of Cups, right side up, she's giving you everything that you need. She's upside down. She's going to hold off a little bit. You have a lesson to learn this week. There is something that it's kind of stagnant here. There's mystery that you have to solve. But this is something that you have got to do on your own. Sorry guys, I still haven't got myself a tripod and my feet are falling asleep. So, that Queen of Cups, she usually gives you the tools that she needs to give you to move on. And she's not going to give you that this time. This is something you have to do yourself. Okay, and Sunday, you get the Ace of Swords. You are moving on. You're like, okay, what is up with this week? No, thank you. Okay, now I know where I'm gonna go. Your path is being handed to you now. You have figured it out. You've done your time. You've taken your advice, gone through the mystery, had to handle it by yourself, had that turnaround. Okay, rebirth. We're going to do this. Now I know what I'm going to do. I'm not going to give you any help. That's okay. I can do it by myself. I don't need any help. But this is going to be a turnaround week for sure. To have all those major arcanas and to be able to turn that around. Excellent. Ha! Oh, you get the bear. Hey, we all know that bear is tough. That bear's being fed. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. You're like, look, bear, screw you. I've got this. Have some tea. Leave me alone. Have a good week, guys. This is going to be awesome for you. Okay, everybody. Back with our lepidolite people. Here's our fancy little sparkly lepidolite. We are ready to go about your week. Goodness, everybody has, I think we've taken all the major arcanas out of the deck by the end of this day. We have the Lovers. This is always a good pairing. You have a partnership that is being manifest. Sometimes I read this a little like things are gonna break, but I don't feel that with you guys. I feel like this is something that's coming together, and you have someone looking over you that is going to bring that together. I don't know if somebody is going to introduce you to someone that is going to change your life in one way, like maybe a boss. There's always a love interest that can be attached to the Lovers, obviously, but I feel like a lot of times it's just a partnership that you might gain either in life, in business. A lot of times I see that it is in business. But that's what's going to happen Monday. Monday you might meet somebody new that's going to have something to offer you. 10. You are feeling the burdens of that Tuesday. Oh, you have a journey that you need to walk with a pretty heavy burden. Sometimes this feels this time of year to me like maybe you might not be feeling so well, like you're under the weather on this day. Like Tuesday you might just not be feeling well. For other people, I feel like because 10 gives us a 1, maybe this is a beginning of a new journey. So maybe you did meet a new boss, meet a new person that's going to help you along a new path, and you're headed on that new path starting Tuesday. But some of you, just Tuesday might just be really rough. Like, ugh, I don't feel well. I feel under the weather. Feeling the season where we have autumn here in the States. Okay, so Wednesday, Knight of Swords. This person's gonna come in and, well, not necessarily a person, but the card has a little person on it. But you are going to be able to move past Tuesday. Knight of Swords, Tuesday was rough. You come in Wednesday and you are renewed and you are ready to take on the rest of the week. This is a day where you have taken that breath and you've gone on so that you can take on the world on Thursday. Oh, Major Arcanaville. It's just crazy. These cards this time. This week, what is this? The second week of October we're doing? Everybody's going to have some major turnarounds. I'm going to have to look at the stars and see what in the world is going on up there that's causing all of this. There's some major stuff. So the world, we all know what the world is, but we all need to recognize that we're a part of everything. Every little cell in our body used to be something else. Could have been somebody else. We have parts of us that have been so many things in the past. And you're going to bring this all in. You have the eagle, you have a human, you have an oxen, you have a lion, you have all these different things that can get you through your life. I love the wreath. It reminds me of that Ouroboros. I don't know if you guys know that. I believe Ouroboros is a Norse legend. And it's that snake that eats its own tail. It's coming full circle. Life comes full circle and it completes itself, comes back around. And Wednesday, you've prepared for Thursday. Thursday's when you get to have all of the things that you need. You are using your whole entire self on Thursday to get you where you need to be. Thursday, you are really energized and just able to use everything. So Friday, I had to count again just to make sure I was on the right page. Friday, you have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is where, okay, so Wednesday and Thursday, you were totally renewed, and Thursday, you're like, you have everything you need to take on life on Thursday. And Friday is kind of a somber day. You can sit back and relax and not have to work so hard for yourself, but somebody else needs you. Somebody, I love how the cups on the Six of Cups are all filled with flowers. Like, you not only gained this, but you filled it even more so. Like, you didn't just do your thing, you did your thing and then more. And because of that, because of these 2 days, you're able to offer yourself up to others. Whether you have like a good like a good day with your family, maybe. Like, normally you get home and you're exhausted, you don't want to play with the kids, you don't want to really talk, you just want to sit on the couch and veg and defrag. You don't need to do that on Friday. Friday, you're like, you know what? We're going to go and have a good get together. We're going to enjoy each other and have a beautiful day. Saturday, Page of Swords. He's upside down. I do the upside down readings. Some people think the upside down means negative, but I have actually found that upside down doesn't mean negative necessarily. So the Page of Swords, he normally brings you a brand new journey. He's like, here, you have a battle to fight. I'm telling you where to go and what to do. Saturday, you're like, nope. Nobody's going to tell you to do anything. You don't have to do anything. Saturday, you can just relax. And we don't want to hear anything more than that on a Saturday, right? We all want to just calm down and relax. And Sunday, we have a Page of Cups. And he says, okay, you had your relaxation on Saturday. And Sunday, good job this week. I'm going to offer this to you and hand you a message that you can move on with the next week and feel like you did what you needed to do. He's bringing you a little fishy dinner. And he's like, look, you did your thing. You did it right. I'm going to give you this and you can just keep on relaxing. So for a last little message, we have the Ring. I love this card because it could be so many different things for so many different people. Obviously it could mean an engagement, or this is a ring that you already have. You already have this relationship. You already have this commitment. And it is going to shine, whether it's a business commitment, whether it's your actual relationship with your spouse, with your family. This is where you really get to embrace it and just enjoy that relationship. It looks like you guys are going to have a fairly easygoing week. You're going to meet some new people. Thursday seems like your only really rough day. And it's just kind of easy. You guys get a relaxing week. That's nice. Well, there you go. Enjoy that, everybody. Okay, we're back for the selenite people. All of you who chose the selenite. Oh, I am having a hard time focusing tonight. There you go. Selenite. That is a really, really awesome stone. So, to start here. If that's not the Mondayest card, I don't know what is. Feels like death, doesn't it? No, Monday's a rough one. You know, we're just like, ugh, do I have to move? Do I have to get out of bed? I laid my sword down on Sunday. I don't want to pick it back up. I'm not even willing to hang it on the wall. 4 is always kind of a rough hump, you know, like we have lots of lessons to learn with the 3 and we need to get past that hump. And yeah, it's a Monday card for sure. But you can do it, right? Because on Tuesday, you are being handed some amazing stuff. So Ace of Pentacles, it usually means that you are on your way to health and wealth, I guess, as they say. You know, the pentacle, a lot of people see that, you know, gigantic coin and it's like money, 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 fortune coming your way. Sometimes I just see like karma's all, hey, I owe you this. Here you go. Have a really good week. Enjoy that. So Tuesday, you can have a good week. All right, let's see. Wednesday, we have the 3 of Wands upside down. Upside down is not necessarily bad. We know that. So the 3 of Wands, I feel like, well, it's with 3s, you have these lessons that you have to learn. I just said that with the 4. You know, you have to learn your lessons. You have to learn the task before you can actually take off, and that's where the 3 is. I don't feel like you need to do anything at this time. Like what you've been given on Tuesday, you don't have to really learn anything. You can just move on. There's nothing you really need to pay attention to too much. So karma, we just talked about karma. How about this? Oh, I was going to tell you guys, when I was shuffling this deck, I shuffled the other ones and they took time. You know, it takes a minute for me to find the right cards or for the right ones to pop out at me. This deck, I shuffled it in no time flat. It was like every card just came right back out. Wheel of Fortune. This is karma. This is, you are going to get your just desserts. So, sometimes if Wheel of Fortune is upside down, that can actually be a good thing. Sometimes when it's right side up, it's not necessarily a good thing. I know you think a lot, and a lot of people read this like, Wheel of Fortune, yay, you're the winner, you're going to get all the things. Not necessarily, but if you've had a good karmic past, then you can have a good karmic future, right? But it's really a kind of a beginning of, like, you're renewing your karma, which is exactly what the Ace of Pentacles was. So this week, you're just kind of like starting a new journey. Like, okay, you've finished what you've done, and now it's a start to a whole brand new thing. You're going to see that Tuesday and Thursday. You're going to have this journey. Oh my goodness. How about we have some ones? 1, 1, 1. We have 2 10s right here. Which is crazy because, let's see, is that? No, that's not. Never mind. I was going to say that will be the 10th, but it's actually the 9th is when you get that first one. So, the 10 of Pentacles is pretty amazing. That's a lot coming to you. So, your Wheel of Fortune is probably going to be a really good thing. You are going to reap rewards from having really good karma. So you don't have to worry about anything biting you in the butt this week, I don't think. You've been handed some fortune. Some good fortune. Clearly. So 10 might be payday. I don't know. Do you guys have paydays on that Friday? That could totally be payday. It looks like payday. If not, maybe it should be. Or you have a bonus, or you are going to get a raise. That's pretty typical for that 10 of Pentacles. That really does often mean money. Okay, so you have the 6 of Wands. This has been an amazing week. Like, you've really had a good, rewarding week. Saturday, this is just like your run through the parade. Like, look what I did. That was me. I did all this. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to take off and have fun. Maybe Friday was payday and now you can go to Wendover, I don't know, or Vegas. I guess a lot of people not from Utah are not really going to know Wendover as much as we do. But yeah, Saturday you get to just be like, all right, I'm going off and having fun. Okay. 5 of Cups. I'm happy to see this one upside down for you. Obviously not a very enjoyable card. 5s are usually pretty tough in tarot. An upside down 5. Maybe we just imagine it as a 10 here. And we get another 1. But yeah, upside down, that's a good thing. So these cups are spilled over. It's more task. You don't have any task. Sunday you can still just relax. You don't have to worry about picking those up. Just leave them. Just leave them. Go on about your business. You're good. Have a nice, enjoyable weekend. And clouds. Clouds are here to hide you from the sun. They're here to keep you protected. These clouds are going to keep it so that you are not burnt. So you have a lot of protection. You have a lot of good things coming in this week. They're going to keep it so that that karma does stay good. The Wheel of Fortune is going to err in your favor. You don't need the sun to shine directly on anything. You can just bask in the shade and enjoy the coolness and just move about this week. Just nice and easy. You have a lot of things handed to you. You don't, just like that Monday, you're like, do I really have to do anything? You know what? This week you don't necessarily have to. So enjoy that. Okay, you guys, last deck. We have our Labradorite people. Our sparkly. Again, why? I am not getting a good focus tonight. Okay. Labradorite. Get that pretty asbestos shine, huh? Okay. It's Major Arcana week here. this is a big week. Even that last deck of cards, they had like kind of an easygoing vibe. Everything was being handed to them. All this fortune was coming their way, but yet like major at the same time. Like maybe that wasn't a thing that's normal for them. So you get the Hermit. He's 9. 9 usually means that you've kind of hit the end of your journey, but the Hermit comes at the beginning of the major arcana. He's right toward the beginning, and he's the guy that's like, hey, I see that you need to go somewhere else. I'm going to take you there. Follow me. I'll give you advice. I'll help you along the way. So you just finished one journey and you need to start a new one. This guy's going to help you. He's going to take you there. Oh. I swear we've taken like every major arcana card out of this deck. Goodness. Judgment. So Judgment is... So you've been told you need to take a new path. You finished one task. You've finished doing something. And you need to move on. And now you have to make a choice. You have to decide which way you're going to go. I don't know if you... this feels like when you finish like your generals in college. And then you're like, oh, now I have to pick a major. I'm going to do that. That's kind of what this feels like. It's kind of like that with life. Like, okay, I finished a big task. Now I need to move on and do something different. Do I take the easy route? Do I take the hard route? Like, see, this one is like really open and accepting. Like, hey, come this way. This is the really easy task. And this guy's like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that or not. But this is the one that's going to get you the rewards. This is like the quick... Oh, what do they call that? My brain just fell out of my head. Anyway, this is like the easy diet, you know? Like, starve yourself. Of course, you're going to lose weight. But when you're done starving yourself, it's all going to come back. I know you guys are yelling at me like, oh, it's this. It's just not coming to my brain. Anyway, this is the tougher task. But this is the right task. This is the way you want to go. And if you see, the flag is blowing that way. Like, hey, pay attention over here. Hey, you. Reach out your hands. Grab on. I know I'm blowing at the other person saying this is it, but it's not. It's not really. You have 2 9s. So Monday, Tuesday. This is not easy. This is not easy. So you've hit your Hermit. He's telling you to take a new route. You've chosen the hard task. And you feel it. It's the hard task. Now... this is the 4 of Pentacles. I always love that he's just got like money on the mind, money under his feet, money in his hands, but it's not where it belongs. None of it's where it belongs. Well, the ones in his hands are floating. They're not quite touching his hands, but it's close. So this is hard, and you've picked the right route, and things are about to come to you, but you have more to learn. You have like a hump to get past to get there. So Friday, you have the Chariot. Chariot's upside down. Usually the Chariot's gonna haul you there, you know. You're on this task and the Chariot's like, hop on in. I'll take you there. No, not this time. This is you're gonna walk. You really do choose the tough task on Tuesday. You're still walking on Friday. The Chariot's not gonna pick you up and help you along. Oh, we have just like, oh my goodness, everybody's Saturdays really are celebration. So Saturday, you get to enjoy the merriment. You have picked the hard task. You've walked your way to the end of the week. It's been tough. You almost have your rewards. Saturday, you just get to enjoy some easy time. You have unions, possibly friends, possibly family. Oh, this is crazy. I've had these two cards right next to each other before. Actually, reading my husband's tarot the week that his dad passed away. We had these right in a row. You have merriment, and then you get to move on. This is where the trip becomes easy. So, it was a hard week. You had to learn which way to go, take the hard task through the week. It's not been real easy. Things have not been handed to you. You're going to celebrate anyway. Take some time for yourself, and then on Sunday, easy sailing. See, you have all of the things that you need. You have your swords, you have your family and your friends, and you can just move on past it and sail into the next week. And the next week won't be quite so tough. But at the beginning of the week, that hermit came in, and he gave you all the tools that you need to make through this. Even though you're working your butt off, he's helping you. See, I got this for my husband this week too. These are like, his cards are all coming here. I'm willing to bet he picks this stone. Anyway, the man, this has, obviously it's a masculine feel, and we assume strength and determination with the man. The lion right there, he's there to protect, he's there to push. He's the leader of his pack. The nice thing about that is lions send the women out to do all the hunting, and the men just get to stay back and enjoy the rewards. So you get to enjoy those rewards. Same here. You've made it through all of this. In the end, you have the power, you have the strength, and the ability, and you just get to sail on after that. This really is, to have two major arcanas right at the beginning of the month, or at the beginning of that week. This is a turnaround for you. You had a choice to make, and you made the right choice, and now you're on the right path to power, strength, whatever you needed to get toward. So you've done your work. Good job. Enjoy that week. Thank you everybody for watching. I really, really appreciate it, and I would appreciate your feedback. I'd really appreciate you hitting that subscribe button. I'm brand new, and I need to get some people on here watching. So if you enjoy this, subscribe. Share it too if you would. I appreciate it. I hope this helps you. I hope you take this and apply it. If you feel like it doesn't apply, just let it go. There are things here and there that might apply, and things here and there that might not. And maybe if you feel like the whole thing was totally off, sometimes that means you need to work on your own personal empathy. And if you go back to the beginning, take a few extra breaths, look at those stones again. Maybe you picked the wrong stone. You can always go back and pick a different stone, and maybe the next time around you're in a better place and you've thought about it better, and maybe that set of cards might work for you. Thanks guys. I really appreciate you watching, and have a beautiful week.